This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. For content warnings, please visit http DDLC warning. I don't know what that says. By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you are at least 13 years of age and you consent to your exposure to highly disturbing content. Yeah, sure. Whatever. Team Salvado. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Hey guys, J-Fi here, and in today's video, I'm gonna be playing Doki Doki Literature Club. This is a game that I saw a very, very long time ago. The first time I saw it was actually way back in 2022, and then I saw an FNF mod based on it, and the thing is, I actually didn't want to play this game. You'll see why in future episodes. But anyway, basically now you may be wondering, why am I playing this game today? Well, the reason why I'm playing it is because I want to make an FNF reference video out of this, but the reason why I'm playing this game is because I want you guys to get a general idea on what the game is. So just to be safe. But don't worry, I'm gonna edit out all the bad stuff, if that makes sense. As just to keep it safe. So before I start, I just want to take a look at the settings. Window, full screen, unseen text after choices. I don't know what that is. Let's go with music volume and sound volume all the way up. There we go. And now let's go with new game. Okay, so let's see. Wait, actually, hold on. Wait, can I leave? Oh, you have to enter. Oh, that's embarrassing. Oh, whatever. I don't understand. I'm gonna name my character Senpai. Is that how you spell it? Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Let's go. Hey. Oh, and by the way, I found out that this has an auto feature. So let's see what this does. I see an annoying girl running towards me in the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious and she might draw it herself. Wait, how? That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. Hold on, let me just check the settings. Auto forward. Oh, okay. I don't know how. Should I turn it up? I don't know. I'm just gonna speed it up just a tad, so I can get through this game, no problem. Children, there we go. The kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. Yeah, I understand how that feels. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's gonna chase me after like this, I almost feel better off running away. Why is it moving so slow? I don't understand. Let me just do it like this. However, I just idly for a crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again. Hold on. Before we continue, I just want to say I love the I love the greater than and less than symbols. Okay, fine. I'll just use the clicker because the auto is very slow for some reason. I don't know. I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. And you say that you're like, yeah. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, senpai. Well, if people stare at you for acting so weird that I don't want them to think that we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We crossed the street together to make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. That's what it says. By the way, senpai, have you decided on a club you want to join yet? What? A club? I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. And that's not true. You told me that you would join a club this year. Did I? Yeah, I don't know what I did. I don't know. I'm sure it's possible that I did. In one of our many conversations where I dismissively, yeah, that's what it says, go along with whatever she's going about. Oh. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content with just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Yeah, sounds like me. But hey, sorry I'm reading so slow. I'm just not used to reading. Does that make sense? I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn, sorry, how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is more important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. Are you sure you're talking figuratively? Yeah. I've seen this game before, and let's just say that there are a lot of crazy stuff. Yeah. You'll see. Hey, you trust me, right? Sorry, I got a little carried away. Sorry, you trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured as such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. I completely understand how that feels. I'm sorry. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello, Sayori. Sayori must have come into the classroom. Sorry, while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting there and spacing out. So I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. I love this. So you don't need to wait for me. You don't need to wait for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Okay, I get it. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, know what? Yeah, what is it? You come to my club. Sayori, yeah? There is no way I'm joining your club. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first to show interest after the one who promised the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Yeah, why do you, actually? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring a new member. And Natsuki promised cupcakes and everything. Oh, I've heard of that character. Or I love that. Don't make promises you can't keep. Yeah, I understand. Sorry. Hey, I can't tell if Sayori is really that much an airhead, or if she's so cunning into the to have planned all this out. Yeah, that makes sense. Sorry. I let it alongside. Fine, I'll stop for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go. Thank you. And thus marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs. A section of the school I rarely visit. Being generally used for third-year classes and activities. That makes sense. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? So these must be the other characters. Way to kill the atmosphere. I love that. Ah, Senpai, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. I love that. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry, understandable actually. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also the one who made cupcakes according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, I do. That's right. It's great to see you again, Senpai. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely makes me, it feels a little, you too, Monica. Come sit down, Senpai. We made a room for you at the table, so you can sit down next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? Oh, I just finished tea. That makes sense. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Sorry. As Sayori has mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Okay, so far I'm enjoying this game. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Well, I can't read that, I'm sorry. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen of white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Oh, that's a nice way of doing it. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and the little piece of chocolate, were used to make egg ears. So cute. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know, actually she is. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full, and has already managed to get an icing on her face. Oh, that's awkward, actually. I turn the cupcake around on my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glance in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? I don't understand that one. Made them for you or anything? Huh? I thought you technically did. Sayori and, well, I guess technically you did. Well, maybe, but not for, you, dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down at the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Yeah, that's actually interesting. Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. I guess that's true. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Yeah, actually it does. Hold on. Before I continue, I just want to say something. So way back in 2015, I used to read a lot, and to help me with that, I used to have tea and cookies. I loved doing that as a kid. So anyway, so that was a very little interesting fact about me. So little fun fact. Thank you. But anyway, sorry. Okay, back to the game. Hey, I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not insulted. And Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. Yeah, me too. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow that smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. I love that. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? Thank you. As president of the literature club, it is my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Sorry. Hey, Monica, I'm impressed. How come you decided to start your own club? Oh yeah, that's actually an interesting question. Where was I? Oh yeah. You could probably be a board member of any of the major clubs. Oh, that's a good idea. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics and around the major clubs. Understandable. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something out of it. Oh, make something special out of it. Sorry, and if it encourages others to get into literature, then I am fulfilling that dream. Monica is a great leader. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Monica really is a great leader. Sorry, Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Yeah, that makes sense. It must be hard to start a new club, huh? You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort in something brand new. I am, actually. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. Okay, that's true. So because I don't. It's not that I don't like reading. I'm just not very interested in it. You know what I mean? Well, yeah. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. Oh, interesting idea. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Sorry. Thank you. Right, everyone? Yes. Well, yeah. We'll do our best. You know it. I love how confident these characters are. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these three. Maybe that's why they were also delighted by the idea of the new member joining. Where was I? Oh yeah. Sorry. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. I completely understand how you feel, buddy. Sorry. Sorry. Excuse me for a moment. Sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. Where was I? Oh yeah. So, senpai, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Oh no. Something tells me that he really does not like reading. Well, or at least not the kind of adult books, if that makes sense. Well, not that kind of adult books, but you know what I mean. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Oh, right, because she's interested in manga. I get it. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. Oh, hold on. I think I know what she's talking about. Hold on. I think she's talking about this. Yes, like that. Yeah, I think that's what she's talking about. What was I? Oh yeah, with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. Oh, that's interesting. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story is such a foreign world, is equally impressive. Actually, it is impressive. So Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in. Sorry. But it's obvious by the way her eyes light up and that she finds her comfort, in the world of books, not people. I love this. This game's so funny. But you know, I like lots of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Yes, that's completely what this game does, if that makes sense. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. Yeah, I love horror stuff. I desperately grasped something that I can relate to at a minimal level. I love how my character has no relationship with reading at all. Like, anyway, yeah. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world. If only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You have some piece of scrap paper, behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud, and give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori's, Sidles? Yeah, I think that's what it says. Up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. It really is, actually. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Yeah, me too, actually. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. True, actually. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Yes, that's actually very true, actually. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example of help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess that's the same for Yuri. I want to read everyone's poems. Yeah, me too, actually. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Understandable. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzingly at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll share with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, that's a great idea. Right, because she doesn't. Yeah. I'll explain later. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us get to. I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right? Senpai? Yeah, that's a great idea, actually. Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. Hey, what's that? Now that we're back on the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been going on in my mind the entire time. Yeah, that makes sense. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made my decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and everyone, I lose my train of thought. All 4 girls will stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought, Senpai, I'm defenseless against these girls! How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's all like this? Yeah, understandable. That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super mad. Technically, I did. I have bad news for you. That's where that meme comes from. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Ah, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I love how my character is basically kind of like me in a way. Like, wait, where was I? Oh yeah. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting, so we can all share. Monica looks over to me once more. Senpai, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I always feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Senpai, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore, because she's always stayed home after school clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! I love how my character is teaching me more about his life. With that, the 2 of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls: Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. All right. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. Sorry. I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Okay, this is the part. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen. Whoever likes your poem the most. Yeah. Yes, this is what I was waiting for. Okay, here we go. So let's go with Natsuki because I like Natsuki. Okay, so let's see. What words would Natsuki like? Rain cloud? No, I think that's Sayori. Rose, secretive, disown. What? I'm gonna go with hop. Yes! Let's go. What is that for? Yeah, I know that. I know what that's for. Never mind. Fine. Sensation, skipping, play, variance, beauty, memories. Memories. I want to say that's Sayori, but I don't know. Defeat. Why would that be in there? Alright, these words are so weird. Some of these words are so weird. Sensation. Cheer. I don't know. I don't know who would fit that. Beauty. Let's go with. Sorry. Hey. Hope. Imagination. Let's go with headphones. Yeah, that's a good way of doing it. Treasure. Fantasies. Let's go with this one. Sadness. What? Uncanny. Vacation. What kind of words are these? These. Depression. What kind of words are... These are just ridiculous. Let's go with bed. Sorry. Milk. Doki Doki. What was that? Yeah, that works. Cry. What? Misery. What kind of words are these? So, charm. Rainbow. That sounds more like Sayori. Portrait. I don't know, man. What words? Let's go with sorry, missed it. Anxiety? What kind of words are these? Heartbeat. There we go, that works. Let's go with fear. What? Covet. What kind of word is that? Let's go with vanilla. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Marriage. Can't read that. Tenacious. Sorry. Fickle. Why would that be a word? Or whisper. Judgment. What? Fluffy. There we go. That's working. Broken. What? Unrestrained. Oh, that's a nice word. Whirlwind. Party. Family. What? Sorry. Tragedy. Fireworks. Anime. Yeah, let's go with anime. There we go. Warm. Lust. Why would that be a word there? Effulgent. What kind of word is that? I love all these words though. Like, they're really good. Well, most of them are anyway. Hey. Flower. What? Despise. Hey. What? Let's go with flower. Well, I guess that's what I sort of thought. Universe. Oh, I love that word. Valentine. Horror. What? Determination. I like. And feather. Sorry. Hair. There we go. I'm trying to win over Natsuki. Nightgown. There we go. I'm starting to remember. Precious. Question. Hurt. Sugar, because she likes baking. Explode. I like this one. There we go. The graveyard. Death. Why would that be a word? Ocean. Disaster. What? These words are ridiculous. Let's go with ocean. Miss it. And then finally, let's go with kitty. There we go. I think I got the most of Natsuki's words. Hi again, senpai. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange to me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Yeah. Thank you for keeping your promise, senpai. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Well, something sure is to me. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it, I completely understand how you feel. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here to hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you surely have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Ooh, roasted. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. I love that. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back to her seat. Don't worry, guys. Senpai always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with his busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. Thank you. How dependable. Sayori, that's just because your room is so messy and distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. What? What kind of... I shouldn't be laughing. I'm sorry. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Senpai can become good friends as too. I guess that's true. Sayori? As usual, Sayori is oblivious to the weird situation she put me into. Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Wait, Sayori, Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's nothing, really. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal, and it's really not. What do I do? Oh, I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So, So a nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. Yeah, that's a good idea. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal of it, and if you don't want to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I don't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. Sorry, I'm having a funny memory. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. As we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is how is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. I'm sorry for laughing. Okay, I gotta address something real quick. So apparently, you guys remember a YouTuber named Razbowski? So apparently, when he played this game, he named his character DJ Moist. He said, I thought that was a funny name. I'm sorry for laughing. I'm sorry for laughing. Okay. Sorry. Sorry. Just gotta clear that up for a minute. Bro's like, oh yeah. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she's waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Wait. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh with the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. Oh, I was lucky. Thank you. So in case you don't know, the poem minigame. So apparently this scene in the game changes depending. So in case you don't know, this scene in the game changes depending on how many words you get right for each club member. So anyway, thankfully I got Natsuki's character right. And just to get this out of the way, this country is apparently China. So yeah, it's like a so yeah, just to get that out of the way. You looking for something in there? The freaking Monica, she never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized? Someone else is gonna mess it up. I completely understand how you feel, Natsuki. So, hey, Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga? You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Oh, so that's what that was for. So, besides, it's kind of written on your face. All I have on my face are my beard and glasses. What's that supposed to be? Yeah, what is that supposed to be? That's what I want to know. I see. There's a low volume of manga amidst the stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is. As Natsuki snatches out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Much better. See. Excuse me. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I completely understand how you feel. Well, I know that feel. Yeah, me too. Actually, I get a closer look at the box. I get a closer look at the box she's admiring. Parfait Girls. It's a series I have never heard of in my life. I have. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the. If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass at the door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. but I'll tell you one thing, Senpai. Consider this a lesson straight from the Literature Club. Don't judge a book by its cover. Yeah, actually, very true. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking anime feminine poses. It's exceedingly mo. I don't know what that means. Don't just stand there. Natsuki grabs an arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the window wills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs won't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Oh, yeah, that's actually a fair point, actually. Hey, why is that? It's because you're... So, let me tell you why. So, I think it's because see these desks right there? So, apparently, the reason why she doesn't want it is because you can't, the chairs are accompanied by different... There we go. Are accompanied by different desks, and you can't read on more than one desk. Well, desks, yeah. So it won't work. So yeah, now I understand. Thank you. I guess it's easier to get close. Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying. It's easier to get close together like this. Don't just say that. I love that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Understandable. Natsuki scooches her arms and crosses her arms, and scooches is an inch away from me. Sorry, I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. Yeah, it's not actually. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I love that. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, are much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Hey, maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happening yet. So I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in a high school. The typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. Sorry. So, what should I expect from this? Yeah, that's what I want to know. Is there going to be a plot? Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. There's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at the ice cream shop. What? But that just helps you get to know all the characters. Yeah, I completely understand. And this game does the same thing. And besides, it's still entertaining. Yeah, it is actually. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Exactly like this game. Like when they get into all their backstories, and when some of the romance starts to happen. That's really what makes it so good. There are so many touching parts. Ah, is that so? It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. Hey, wait! What's that supposed to mean? Natsuki gives me the little shove. I just meant that I haven't yet seen you at your full power. Good save. This chapter seems like it's about baking. Oh right, because she likes baking. this is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga? Well, Natsuki paused for a moment, as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah, I understand. You like baking. Yeah. Why does that matter? It doesn't. I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga. Like I would never get into anything because it's in a manga. I feel bad for anyone that impressionable. Yeah, impressionable, sorry. Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of all the hobbies to pick up from the manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Understandable. Not to mention she's really good at it. Who am I to judge? Yeah, she is good at it actually. Hey, I love all the adult humor in this game too. Like, what was I? Oh yeah. Oh, this is a nice shot. We read on for a few more minutes. I love this character. I will admit that when I saw this game, I wasn't a fan of Natsuki at first, but then I grew into liking her, like really liking her. So yeah, I finished a couple of chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring you or anything? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read, well, I'm fine with that. Sure, if you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? Yeah, I completely understand how you feel. Maybe not Natsuki, but me? Yeah, I completely understand. You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. I know those kinds of people. Yeah, me too, actually. Hey, honestly, it makes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge. Yeah, understandable. Much less friends who are also into it. And I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated, sorry, towards the other losers over time. But it's probably harder to find for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? Yeah, that's what I want to know. I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. I do, actually. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. I can't just win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, all right? So? Jeez, that's enough. Are you going to keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing. I totally forgot that happens. Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels. Minori is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when, I thought I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish the chapter. Okay, understandable. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast with her usual bossy tone. I love that. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. And being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience. The thought of that makes me smile a little to myself. Okay, everyone. Hey, Are you ready for today's poems? Oh, come on! Could your timing be any worse? Yeah, understandable. Sorry. Hey, I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though you look pretty cozy over there. Eh? Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's got to me. I love that. She hastily slides herself of a good 12 inches away from me. Alright, I guess I'll stop there for now. I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki. You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens? Yeah, but Monica just said, don't be dumb. Just take it home with you, eh? Is that really alright? I saved that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Yeah, just finish it. Just finish that one before tomorrow, so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you. By tomorrow? Yeah. What? I guess it's possible. I only got part way through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I go try to get through this. Right, because he likes watching TV shows. But I suppose that's necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Alright then. I sit up. I return to where I put myself and carefully slip the book out of my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah! My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to the assignment. It's so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much of an inspiration since I've never really done this before. Yeah, I just chose random words all over the place. Nice. Yeah. Now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share it with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in composition notebook. Sorry, I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Okay, so who should I show my poem to first? Okay, so I think now's the time to cut it off. So far, I'm enjoying this game. So yeah, I really hope you're enjoying me making this video. Anyway, hey, if you did bye. I really hope. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you like this video, then make sure to give this video a like and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. Take care. Lots of love. Take care. Lots of love. And see you all in the next episode. Bye bye.